Hi there, my name's Andy Hillier and today's guitar lesson is going to be on Winter by Birdy. It's a beautiful little song. I'm going to teach you how to play the whole song. Just before I do though, if you wouldn't mind subscribing to my channel, it really does help me out. Give me a like on the video as well. Leave me some comments in the comment section, let me know what songs I should do next. And if you love what I'm doing and you want to support me, keep me doing this channel, and you want to print the tabs off for this, I'll put them on my Patreon page. I'll leave a link to that in the description. My guitar is in standard tuning and I've got a capo on fret number 5. We've got quite a lot to get through. There's 8 lines of music. So the first line sounds like this. So for that, we're going to start with an A minor 7, which is your first finger on B1, second finger on D2. So that's an A minor 7. I'm playing the middle 4 strings. But for the first hit, we're going to take the second finger off and play it without it, and then hammer it on to the second fret. So go. And then there's a percussive note. So in this song, I've put the X's as a percussive note. It's just hitting the strings with your hands. So you're going to play the chord without the second finger, hammer on, and then you're going to hit the strings. And then you're going to do another hit on the chord, and then another hit percussive. So the first bar goes. The second bar is exactly the same, so bars 1 and 2. Then we're going to go to a G chord, but this is like a really super easy G. All we need to do is put our finger on A3. So I'm using my third finger. And it's going to touch the A string, so the A string doesn't ring. And we're only going to play down to the B string. And it's going to go down, up, so then a percussive note, and then an upstroke. Then another upstroke, percussive, an upstroke, so that first bar goes into the next bar. The notes in the brackets are just held on, so you don't play the ones in the brackets. So then that carries on, and then there's an upstroke, percussive note, an upstroke, another upstroke, a percussive note, and an upstroke. So bars 3 and 4 go. And so the whole line, then we've got the next line starts the same. So we've got this, there's one extra hit in here, so you do the hammer on, percussive, upstroke, and then there's another upstroke before the percussive hit, so you get. And the next bar is the same, so the first 2 bars of that line go. And then we go to the G chord, and this is very much like the previous line. We're going to go down, up, percussive, another up, percussive, up, percussive, up, and then we're going to play a B1, and then a percussive, and then you just hit the top 2 strings, open E and the B1. So bars 7 and 8 go. On to the next line, and we're going to go to a C chord this time, which is your first finger stays in the same place on B1, second finger on D2, third finger A3. So it's almost like an A minor 7, but you just got your third finger on A3. Similar rhythm, we're going to go down, up, percussive note, then do an upstroke, and then another upstroke, percussive, and an upstroke. So you got, and then the next bar is a downstroke, percussive, upstroke, up, percussive, up. So bar 10 goes. So bars 9 and 10 together go. And then we go to A minor 7. I'm going to play the chord, percussive, upstroke, percussive, up, and then another downstroke, percussive, up. Then you play E3 twice on the offbeat. So bars 11 and 12 go. So the whole line goes. And then the next line, back to the C chord, it's a kind of very similar idea. C chord, then to the A minor chord. I think you should be able to play that straight through. It goes. So that's pretty straightforward. And then the next line is going to go to an F chord. Down, up, percussive, up, percussive, up. And same in the next bar. So bars 17 and 18 go. So for the F chord, first finger B1, second finger G2, third finger A3, little finger on D3, just playing the middle 4 strings. And then this next bar, we've got this G add 9, which is your third finger on A3, E3, just like the G chord, but we're going to add our second finger onto G2, playing down, and we get that G add 9. So you play the chord, percussive, and then take the second finger off, and you're going to play the G chord with an upstroke, another upstroke, percussive, up, then an up, percussive, up, and then it goes to that B1, percussive, and then the top 2 strings. It's very similar to what we did a few lines previous. So bars 19 and 20 go. So the whole line goes. And the next line goes to the chorus, and we've got a C chord, percussive, and then another C chord, and then percussive, so it goes. Then straight to A minor 7, same rhythm. Then back to C, percussive, A minor. So just C, A minor 7, C, A minor 7, so that line goes. On to the next line, it's F chord, same rhythm from before. And then G add 9, going to the G chord. And then F chord, then G add 9 to the G chord. So bars 25, 26, 27, 28 go. And then it repeats to the previous line. So you play the previous line and then you play this line again. And then there's just an extra bar of G add 9 to C before it then goes back to the verse, like the intro, well, the verse chords. But plays the first line of the verse an extra 2 times before it starts singing. And then basically plays through the verse. And then the chorus again. And then there's an outro part, which is just going from A minor for 2 bars to F for 2 bars. You can put any rhythm into this. It's like. So it keeps jumping between that. And then I think it's on the 8th time round, it goes A minor and then F and goes to a G chord. You'll hear that on the record when it goes up. So the last 4 bars that are in there go A minor, F, G. So that happens on, I think it's the 8th time round, and then it keeps on playing the whole line without any repeats. So you play the first 4 bars, I think it's 8 times or 7 times, and then on the 8th time it carries on, and then you just keep playing the whole line all the way through without stopping halfway through. You just play the whole line. Hopefully that makes sense. And then that's the whole song. Well, hopefully you've enjoyed that little guitar lesson. If you have, if you wouldn't mind subscribing to my channel, which is Andy Hillier, it really does help me out. Give me a like on the video. Leave me some comments in the comment section. Let me know where in the world you're from. Let me know what songs I should do next, what you thought of the video. And if you love what I'm doing, you want to support me and you want to print the tabs off this, I'll put them on my Patreon page. I'll leave a link to that in the description. Thanks for watching this. I've been Andy Hillier, and I'll see you next time.